G'day guys, this is Wayne and Judy from Down Under. So what we've got here is the Janome 5027, the limited edition. I was always a bit sceptical about these machines, but now that we've got it and we're giving it its first test run, this is actually a completely mechanical machine, so no computerization whatsoever, and I'm really impressed with it. It's heavy. It's easy to operate once you know exactly where you're going. It sews quietly, it sews smoothly, and these at the moment are retailing for around about $500. So what we'll do is we'll run down a few of these and we'll go into G, which is 2 different stitches. So at the moment we've got it set up on S and 6.5, which is the width. So you come down to see what it recommends is for the top stitch you would use measurement 2, and if you wanted the fancy pyramid stitch you would use SS, which is your stretch stitch. So we'll come over and have a look at this. So what we're doing here is a special stitch. And hopefully you can have a look at that. And see that there's your nice little pyramids there. So now what we'll do is we'll just switch this S here back to 2, which is what the dial says, and then we should do basically a blind hemming stitch. That's pretty smooth, isn't it? So I've got to say I'm really quite impressed with it. So you can see that's the stitch we did with the spesh, and then there's your pyramid. So it's got all the attachments with it as well. Your buttonholer, your walking foot, and you can see in there you've got extra bobbins and all your little bits and pieces. So this is actually a very good machine. Its strength, I don't know what its maximum would be, but I would say for a domestic machine this actually is a really good machine. So we'll just go back to zigzag, which is 5 here. You can see the little red dial on zigzag, and the zigzag says 5 or 4. So we'll move that back to 5 and 4, and the next dial says 1.5. So we'll move this one back to 1.5. And then we will go to the special stitch. So we'll slide this one over to the S, which is there, and it'll do a double. So in having, oops, we'll lift it up and having a look at what this has done, That really is very, it's a little bit tight. Drop the tension down a fraction, but I've got to say this is a pretty impressive little machine. So it's Wayne and Judy from Down Under signing off.
Thank you.